Hi, welcome to a very quick demo of Turbocomply. Turbocomply is an accounting, practice management, and compliance management software. So, what is practice management? Any software that helps in increasing the efficiency of the CFO and which keeps the organization balanced to improve their productivity is a practice management software. So is Turbocomply. How does Turbocomply do this? It is providing a connect between the CA firm, the team of the CAs, and the clients. So all these three people are working in unison to increase the efficiency. So how are they doing this? They are doing this with a list of features. So first and the core feature is the task management. So the task management, as I said, it is like core of Turbocomply. So any activity, any project, any compliance, it is created as a task, and this can be set with assigned to a single person or a group of people, and this can have a lot of checklist or a lot of subtasks, so that once all these things are completed, the client is 100% compliant to that particular project or compliance. Now, once the client is compliance is done, this task can be sent for billing, or this task can be sent for approval or peer review. And in Turbocomply, any client can also log in and they can figure out what all the tasks that has been done for them, and who are the people who are working with them, and what are the documents that have been uploaded against those tasks, and finally what is the bill that has been raised for the task which has to be cleared on what due date. All these things the client can figure it out on real time. The next is like the communication with the client or the billing, which can also be done through the product itself. Now, the process of Turbocomply. So once an account is created with Turbocomply with the super admin's email ID, the CA firm head will be like creating all the clients, they will be creating all the task templates, and then that can be assigned to one people or a group of people. So once this is done, the teammates will be working on the task and they will send it for approval for that particular task. So if the approver or like the manager approves it, this can go to billing, or if they ask the teammates to rework on it, this can be sent it back for working. So once a task is completed, you can raise a bill and ask the client to clear the bill, and then finally you will be able to figure out the cost analysis. So what is cost analysis? It is like how much time or like amount that has been spent for the team to work on that particular task versus what is the actual quote or the bill that has been raised to the client, and whether that delta is like on a profit margin or like a negative margin. So that can be figured out with Turbocomply. Now, how Turbocomply works, if we can quickly see. Once an account is created for a CA firm, the CA firm lands on a dashboard like this. So here, first the team will be adding the list of all the teammates. So while creating a teammate, first the hierarchy is set, like manager, article, finance head, the partner, senior partner, like that you can create multiple roles. Each role will have different accesses based on their particular levels. So if an article needs to have only view access for tasks, documents, invoices, that can be provided. And if a partner has to have all the access, that can be customized. So once this is done, the teammates are added with their email ID and their role, and that can be even given access to only a selected list of clients in which they are going to work with. So that is the first step. Second step is addition of the client. This client can be a company client or can be an individual, so that this can be used for a company filing or like for an ITR filing for individuals. So adding a client is very simple, just the name of the client and then the type or the domain of the client, and finally what company type. So these are the informations that are collected during the company creation. So once that is done, the activities of task creation and project management starts. So for this can be a simple like activity like payment of TDS or advanced tax payment, or like it can be a complicated or like a very big activity project like auditing also. So once a task is created auditing, this can be assigned to a group manager, and then this can have a due date. This can even have a frequency, like repeat this every year or every quarter or like every 3 months. All these things can be done. So once a task is created, there can be a lot of sub activities which can be done under the task. So I can approve it, assign it to a reviewer, approver. I can like make sure that this task is a billable task or a non-billable task, and then I can add a lot of sub activities like breaking down the task into multiple subtasks, and it goes to like even 3 levels down. And during a task working, I can like interact with my colleagues or I can interact with my clients, and I can just bring in like different third parties also to work on a particular task, and I can upload hyperlinks, I can upload documents, I can even take audit trail of that particular activity. So that is with the task. Now once this task is done, I'll upload all the documents related to that in the Google Drive type of a cloud in Turbocomply. Once that is also done, I can go and create an invoice. So the invoice creation is very simple and like a very uh, like powerful, like how it gets created on like any other accounting softwares. So you can upload your logo, you can upload your bank details, you can upload your due date, seal, signature, everything can be done with Turbocomply. So then once an invoice is created, the invoice can be sent immediately from the account to the client, so that the client can view the invoice there itself, and they can like make the payment with the bank details that has been provided there. So instead of downloading and sending it to them on email or WhatsApp or any other social media channels, this can be added together. Then there is a very interesting feature called as timesheet for very big clients. So every task that has been recorded in the system can be inputted with the number of hours that has been worked for that task. So this input can be done from one single person, or if a group of people are working, everyone's individual's input can be collected, and this will show a togetherness of how much hours has been worked on that particular task by what number of people. Then comes Vault. This is a very secure space where you can save the list of all the documents which has expiries like DSEs, GST passwords, TDS and traces passwords, so that you can be like on top before the document or contract expires. You will be able to renew it, and you will be able to notify the client, and you can like create the bill. So that is a very important feature called as Vault. So with all these things done, the CA firm head, they will be like able to see the reports which has a deep granular level of activities and insights, saying like how many tasks have been created for a particular client, and what is the status of each task, what are the people who are working on what are the tasks, which is pending, which person is like over bugged with tasks, which person is like working with less number of tasks, so that tasks can be allocated evenly. And then even what are the DECs that are expiring on what date, so that everything can be put together in a nice dashboards which can be like even monitored on a TV screen. Now these are the basics of Turbocomply. You can create a free account with Turbocomply, which can be like used for trial for like up to 14 days, and then can be extended on demand. Turbocomply is like now supported for clients who are in India, UAE, like and Australia, US. Any client around the globe you can add, and then you can create the invoices accordingly. So to create a free account of Turbocomply, or to get a detailed demo of Turbocomply, you can just reach out to us anytime in this contact details, and we'll set up a free demo immediately, and we'll get you a free account immediately. Thank you.